Hello, it's Sunday, March 21st, and it's been about a week since the last video. So I am up here on the balcony with Mary. She and I brought a couple of chairs. We're going to actually sit up here on our balcony for a little bit and enjoy the view out through the trees, looking at the mountains behind. But I thought I'd give you a little update. So the loft, as we have shown, is just about completed. We now have a bathroom up here that's relatively new. So inside the bathroom, we got a little window there in the shower, but we'll have a good-sized shower, sink, and a toilet. So this will be up in the loft, and this will be our overflow guest room eventually. So let's come on downstairs. I've shown you the stairs and the rails. That's all completed. But what I can also show you is that the entire interior of the house has now been painted with the first coat of primer. And so it's just looking much more, we got scaffolding here because they're painting that main beam, putting the final coat on that. But everything, the bedrooms, I guess we don't have to go through this all again, but everything's painted now, so everything seems much lighter, brighter. They have been working on the electrical, and we now have plugs at the end of each wire, so they're working on that. This is the pantry, and you can see we got quite a bit of sun coming in here. What I'm not sure you're going to be able to see, but we'll take a peek. Yeah, you can, but if you look back through there, we had a lot of pruning done, and that's one of the trees that really needed it the most. But right through those trees, that's the volcano right back there. So let's take a look outside, and you can see that the outside of the house has been painted as well, so they're coming right along on that. And so it just kind of makes everything look a lot more spacious. Well, you can see where they stopped, where it's white and where it's gray. But one of the more important things that we've done this week, we talked about having trees taken out, and we talked about having that tree taken out because we wanted to open this up. But as you can see, what we've decided to do is just really do some serious trimming here. And you see that one of the big differences is now that as you look down along our roof line, we don't have trees hanging over our roof anymore. So that really has opened this up through here. And during the daytime, it's late afternoon right now. We've only got a little over an hour of sunlight left, but and you can see we are actually getting some sun through. But what this really has done is just totally open this up, and in the daytime we get nothing but sun through here, which really brightens the house up. So we're really happy about that. And so the tree trimmers will be back on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I guess. Pretty amazing what they do, going up in the trees and just taking them down one branch at a time. But what they're going to do is just kind of open this view up for us a little bit so we can just get a little better mountain view back there, which will be very nice. So let's take a quick look here. You see we've got this all cleaned out. I think we talked about that before. And so Victor and I spent a little bit of time down in the ravine because as I've told you, that steep drop off there, we're in the process of terracing that. And so I've kind of been talking about that and kind of trying to explain how that's going to work. But now I think I can give you a little better idea. So, of course, you knew that we had put the rocks in the first layer and then went flat dirt behind. Well, now what we've done is we've constructed this wall out of fence posts, and we took some metal beams, painted them with an epoxy paint so that they ultimately don't rust. So you can see kind of what we've done. We did the first 20 feet there. We have the last 6 feet to do here. And so what happens is after, and I'm going to try to go up here gracefully if I can, but what we do is we then take and backfill. We just kind of take the hill out, and then we just backfill behind the wall here so that we end up with another flat. So I'm standing on the first flat. This is going to be the second flat area. This side we've already dug it out and filled it in. But then the next thing that'll happen is there'll be another wall there, and we'll do the same thing. And then probably one more wall after that, and that should pretty much get us to the top, we think. But just with these 1 meter wide strips that will go through here. And the idea is that, you know, this wall, of course, is solid. It's not really a look that we were going for, because ultimately on these strips of land that runs behind the uprights, we're going to plant, plants, shrubs, flowering things, ferns, things like that. So this you won't even see this because this is all going to be plants. This is all going to be plants. Then there'll be a wall, and on the next level there'll be plants. So not only are we stabilizing the hill, but we're also giving it we're landscaping it. So in other words, you just won't be looking at a cliff that falls off the edge. It'll actually be terraced going all the way up with plants and shrubs and things. So we think it'll look really pretty. Here's a look at that rock wall that I was showing you last time, but the sun kind of prevented a good look. But that's the rock wall that Victor made. And then if you look here, as you come through over on this side, there's about a 3-foot high ledge, and that ledge kind of comes all the way along and then up there, and then ultimately over the cliff there. And it's this area here that we're going to duplicate this wall about 3 foot high on this side, so that it'll just give dimension to this, and then we'll just have plantings and things up there. These coffee right here will come out. But anyway, that's kind of the look we're going for, and what this is doing is it's just bringing us one step closer to that idea of terracing all of that. So that is where we're at. It looks to us like they will likely finish up the painting and stuff inside the house this week. Everything will get 2 coats. The electrician is pretty much ready to wrap things up, I think. So then they'll start laying the tile, and so that'll be really exciting. But anyway, there's the White House at the top of the hill, and so it is starting to take shape, having a little bit of character, and we're very excited. We're really thrilled with how things are turning out. We have already down here a farmhouse kitchen sink that's going to go in. We've ordered the quartz for our kitchen counters, the window, company came and measured to put all the windows in. We got our cooktop, our oven. So we're coming right along. So the projected move-in date is mid-May to late May. So we're about 2 months, 2 months and a week, something like that, away from move-in date. And we are ready. We're excited. But yep, that's it from the Chiriqui Highlands in Panama on this March 21st, 2001. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.